Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. Now it's the daily race time for next week, so it will be beginning the 29th of May 2023, and in all honesty this is perhaps one of the most bizarre kind of, I guess, lists of races that we've actually ever had within Gran Turismo 7. It really kind of makes zero sense, and you'll kind of see why in the video. So as per usual, there's still just the daily race A, B and C. So let's go and have a look at the cars you can expect to be racing next week. So you'll be racing the Group 3 class of cars. Obviously this is a standard affair. If you've never raced them online, you're probably living under a rock. These are perhaps the most popular category of cars we get for daily races. The Toyota Alphard, that finally gets its own race. I'm pretty sure they never did it when it got released, and it's kind of in the most bizarre circumstances as well. And then finally, another popular and typical category of cars for daily races, the Group 4 machines, will be fully on show. So let's have a look what to expect. So for daily race A, you're going to be going to Suzuka with the Group 3, 5 laps, racing hards, no driver rating or safety rating enabled. Now, this is what I meant by this is perhaps some of the most trolly, bizarre daily races I think I've probably ever seen whilst covering Gran Turismo 7 daily races. Now, I get my information a lot of the time from Nenkai on Twitter. I think we all know he posts the daily races up nice and early for everybody to get some practice in. And yeah, this one really made no sense. People are massively confused if it's kind of got it mixed up. But he's certain that daily race A is the Group 3s with no driver rating and no safety rating. Now, if this turns out to be spot on, which like 99% of the time he is, then yeah, well, it's going to be rather quite a bizarre week of races, which can only mean one thing. If the Group 3s are at Suzuka and they're no DR and no SR, you can probably guess what daily race B is going to be. So you've probably guessed it by now. I put a pretty plain hint in, which was going to be daily race B, and that is going to be the Toyota Alphard. And yes, there is driver rating and safety rating enabled for this race. It's the Monza no chicane layout, 4 laps on sports hard tyres. Now this one is just an absolute troll by PD. You usually expect when you get your one-mate races that they're going to sit in a daily race A slot and they're going to be kind of no DR and no SR rating. They're usually a lot more chaotic than the standard affair of race cars. However, it's been completely Uno reverse carded by PD, and this week it's going to be a full-blown DR SR race, so you can drop your rank, you can, you know, rank up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely bizarre. Must be one of the most bizarre situations I've ever seen while covering daily races. I thought the kind of one lap at Special Route X or whatever with the kind of pre-picked cars was rather quite bizarre a few weeks back, but I think this one just absolutely takes the cake. It really does make no sense that this one has DR and SR, yet the Group 3s have nothing. Yeah, very, very strange. I kind of expected them to be reversed, especially with Suzuka being 5 laps. It'd make sense to sit in that typical daily race B sprint slot, but no, according to Nenkai, this is pretty spot on, and the DR and SR race is going to be for the Alphard, and the non-DR and SR race is going to be for the Group 3s. Now, I'm assuming Polyphony could perhaps maybe swap this last minute, but they're not usually that quick on things, so who knows what will happen during the week. And then when the bizarreness ends, we go back to a pretty much a typical affair for daily race C. Grand Valley, Group 4 cars, 10 laps, 3 times tyre and fuel weight, RH and RM and RH mandatory. So yeah, pretty straightforward standard affair here. In all honesty, this to me personally is not a great track for actual racing. Whilst it does kind of provide quite a bit of chaos, especially at some of the more tighter corners, in terms of the actual side-by-side racing, it's just really not that good. However, it is a very visually stunning track, and if you like chaos, you're probably in for a bit of a treat here. But again, a pretty standard and typical affair for daily race C. So there we have it. Those are the daily races for next week, beginning, I believe, the 29th of May 2023. It'll be quite funny to see how daily race A and B plan out. If the information is spot on like Nenkai seems to think so, then yeah, it really is just one of the weirdest and biggest trolls that Polyphony have ever given us. Will they swap it round last minute, or will they kind of get into the week, see how it goes, and then swap it round? who knows, there is a possibility they can do that. They've kind of changed tracks after a couple of days with daily races when things have kind of gone wrong. So it'll be, yeah, kind of interesting to see this one. Thank you so much for watching. I honestly am grateful for your time. So if you'd like to keep up to date on everything Gran Turismo 7 related, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss an upload from me. I upload GT7 and motorsport content related content each and every day. Thank you for your time. Like I said, it's been a fantastic time recently on YouTube. I'm really kind of getting back into the swings of things. Big thank you to my sponsors again, once again, Poggers and the Controller people for their continued support, and my channel members. If you do want to become a channel member, I will massively appreciate that. I will try and get some more benefits rolling out for all of those members over the coming few months. Yeah, I'll see you later on Twitter, Discord and all that stuff in the description down below. Peace.